Good morning, collective. I hope you guys are all doing well. I just woke up. I felt like sharing. Having my cigarette, my coffee. The first thing I open my Bible. And I don't do it every day, but the last little while I have been. And every time I open up the Bible, it always has something really nice to share. So I was guided to Leviticus 19. It's titled Laws of Holiness and Justice. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, Ye shall be holy, for I the Lord your God am holy. Which means entirely committed in heart to God. Ye shall fear every man his mother and his father, and keep my Sabbaths, and I am the Lord your God. Which means respect. Turn ye not unto idols, nor make to yourselves molten gods. I am the Lord your God, which means images. And if ye offer a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Lord, ye shall offer it at your own will, which means that ye may be accepted. It shall be eaten the same day ye offer it, and on the morrow, and if aught remain until the third day, it shall be burnt in the fire. And if it be eaten at all on the third day, it is abominable, it shall not be accepted. Therefore, every one that eateth it shall bear his iniquity, because he hath profaned the hallowed thing of the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not wholly reap the corners of the field, neither shalt thou gather the gleanings of thy harvest. And thou shalt not glean thy vineyard. Hang on. Where'd it go? Fawn, I know you want to have your say too. Just hang on 1 second. Where'd it go? Oh, and thou shalt not glean thy vineyard, neither shalt thou gather every grape of thy vineyard. Thou shalt leave them for the poor and stranger. I am the Lord your God. So it means the fallen fruit. Ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another. And ye shall not swear by my name falsely, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning. Thou shalt not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind, but shalt fear thy God. I am the Lord. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty, but in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Lord. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him, which means bear sin because of him. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. Ye shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind. Thou shalt not sow thy field with mingled seed, neither shall a garment mingled of linen and woolen come upon thee, which means obey my laws and breed. So I guess it means don't crossbreed. And whosoever lieth carnally with a woman, that is a bondmaid, betrothed to a husband, and not at all redeemed, nor freedom given her, she shall be scourged. They shall not be put to death, because she was not free. Come on, stop, hon. And he shall bring his trespass offering unto the Lord, unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, even a ram for a trespass offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for him with the ram of the trespass offering before the Lord for his sin which he hath done, and the sin which he hath done shall be forgiven him. And when ye shall come into the land, and shall have planted all manner of the trees for food, and then ye shall count the fruit thereof as uncircumcised. 3 years shall it be as uncircumcised unto you. It shall now not be eaten of. But in the 4th year all the fruit thereof shall be holy, to praise the Lord withal, which means holiness of praises to the Lord. And in the 5th year ye eat of the fruit thereof, that it may yield unto you the increase thereof. I am the Lord your God. You shall not eat anything with the blood, neither shall ye use enchantment, nor observe times, sorcery, or astrology. You shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. Tattoo. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness. Ye shall keep my Sabbaths, and reverence my sanctuary. I am the Lord. Regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God. Thou shalt rise up before the hoary head, and honor thy face of the old man, and fear thy God. I am your Lord. I am the Lord. And if a stranger sojourn with thee in your land, ye shall not vex him. But the stranger that dwelleth with you shall be unto you as one born among you, and thou shalt love him as thyself, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. You shall do no unrighteous in judgment, in mediard, in weight, or in measure. It means not be dishonest, and measures of length. Just balances, just weights, a just epaph, and a just hin shall ye have. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe all my statutes and all my judgments, and do them. I am the Lord. Wow, that was intense. I'm guilty. I got tattoos on me. I've looked to the stars and astrology. So, since I don't know anything about God and scriptures and stuff, I'll leave this to the professionals to dictate and tell us what's the right thing to do, because I've got, like I said, I've got tattoos all over my body. Not like some people. I mean, I have tattoos on my body. So I guess I'll be asking for forgiveness for that, for not knowing what I didn't know, because God is, the God that I listen to is very merciful, very, very, very merciful, and very, very forgiving. And some of the dreams that I've been in, and him being there with me, and him asking me, so, what's presented in front of you is all these horrors, it's disgusting. And he asks you, how do you judge this man? And at first off, when you're witnessing what they're doing, you want to cut their heads off because they're committing crimes against children. And then he says, let me show you something. So he shows you that person's life from when they were born and everything they went through in their childhood, in their teenagehood, in their manhood, young manhood, and where they are at that point in time. He says, now how do you judge them? And that's where you find mercy, because most people that have created and done all these abominations and sins against man and the genocide and all this stuff led a life that was tortured and tormented, just as they became the torturer. And yeah, that can be a hard pill to swallow. That might affect your day. You might be bothered by seeing things like that. You may feel sad. Of course, if you didn't feel sad or have any feelings at all, you would be a robot. And I'm not a robot. And this is why my channel is the way my channel is, because I can't seem to conform into a proper presenter. They want you to talk properly and do this properly and do all this stuff properly, and they have a set box that they want to keep you in. And I'm just not a type of person that likes to be stuck into a box or shoved into a corner. I don't like being stolen from. I don't like being gossiped about. I don't appreciate being used or just cast aside like I'm, a piece of shit or trash. And I don't know. God just keeps reminding me to say the same things that they say to you. Treat them how they treat you. And I say, Father, I have a hard time doing that. I have a hard time being cruel to people. I have a very hard time being harsh against people. I question myself all the time. I take inventory of how I am every day. I live alone, completely alone. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I don't do anything to warrant anybody talking anything about me. So the words, they will reap what they sow, keep coming back into my mind. So whenever I'm hearing all these things and this negativity, It's just like, okay, Father, I will take that on and transmute it and use it for my highest good and for the highest good of mankind, because really, I'm sick of living on this loop, and as I'm sure everybody else is too, unless, of course, they serve the devil. Then, of course, we're going to be on this loop of dog shit until people come to their own decisions and choices, because they have free will. And they choose to do what they do every single day. And you can either follow them and keep living your life on a loop, or you can get off the freak show ride and start living with God and let Jesus lead you. Because when He leads you, it's productive, it's encouraging, you just feel good at the end of the day. You begin to heal. And He may isolate you. Walking with Jesus is a lonely road. There's not many people that can do it. It's raining here. Fawn is whining. I find it every morning when I've been picking up the Bible or I write to God or Jesus, she always becomes so whiny. So then I make sure I rebuke, renounce, and reject the works of Satan off my dog as well. And then we have a good giggle. Anyways, this is my channel. This is me. This is what I present. And I can't fit into a box, and I can't be programmed. I refuse to be programmed. I'm unprogrammable to the people in the Matrix, to the people in control. I am uncontrollable. They can try, and they have, and they do, but they never succeed. They never succeed. And that I'm incredibly grateful for. Incredibly. Like, today I just woke up differently. I feel differently. My emotions feel differently. And I don't know. Just like all of you guys, we've all been sitting on YouTube and listening to different things and watching different ads, and Tony Robbins really irritates me, and I've had to talk a lot with Father, because here's this person and he's like, for 23 years I've been doing all this stuff. Well, man, it's time to fucking retire. Take a break. Pass the torch over to someone else. Stop programming people with your words just so that you can get money. I find it really sickening. That's my judgment call. And your associations with the people, certain people, that makes you guilty of association, And God sees everything you do too. Yep. So, I don't know about you, but if I were you, I would definitely start repenting and asking for forgiveness. That's what I would do if I was in your shoes. Have a wonderful day, collective. I'm going to end this for now because God is having a conversation with me, and he's telling me to end this video for now. Have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed my little story. God bless you.